We're at the top of the Combesgate Valley in beautiful North Devon to launch our Coastal Rivers project with the North Devon World Surfing Reserve and the National Trust. We're here with Jimmer, the area ranger. He's been looking after this beautiful area for a number of years. And this is a Coastal Rivers project. How does it work?
Yeah, so I'm part of the Riverlands team, working across the whole of North Devon to basically improve our rivers for nature, people and climate. We, the National Trust, own 60 miles of coastland across North Devon, so we can have a really significant impact on the water that runs off into our seas. Some of the coastal streams that we've seen, they've just been treated like drainage ditches really, and they've been dug out over time, they've been straightened, they've been really modified, and just everything has led to that monoculture of all the water just speeding down like in a culvert essentially. And what we're trying to do is add that diversity with our interventions and with our thinking. Bits would settle out and they'd be a lot slower moving, they'd be a lot more complex. And I think, yeah, giving nature a chance to rebuild that is the best thing that we can do.
I don't know if there's a single watercourse in the UK that you could consider natural. So actually in this country, we don't know necessarily what that looks like. So to manage for that is really hard, but what we do know, we can just input these things in and let nature find its way with it. Is kind of the best approach for most things.
From the runoff here, we see sometimes algal blooms in the surf, and all the sort of nitrates and phosphates that go into the sea, them higher levels of nutrients, they increase them algal blooms as well. All of these streams run off into the sea, essentially. So everything that we can keep on the land for longer is going to increase that water quality within the surf reserve.
We can often feel quite powerless about the water quality around North Devon. It feels like it's out of our hands, it feels like it's getting worse. So we wanted to work on something that's really tangible and give people the power back to actually take action on water quality. We've raised funds from Save the Waves Coalition, kindly donated seed funding to get this project off the ground. And we're looking to raise funds to keep this going and take tangible action to really fast track some of the great work that the National Trust are doing here in North Devon. What did we get up to?
27 interventions so far, with a planned sort of extra 10 sort of going in hopefully this autumn. Speaking to North Devon Council and raising about the sort of plastic in this catchment. So North Devon Council issued free nets to the residents in this area that would go over the top of the recycle bins to reduce things blowing out and getting into our streams.
It's been amazing to hear about all the incredible stuff you've been doing with Nature-Based Solution in this catchment. It's literally blown my mind. I suppose Earth Action's contribution to this is really helping spread the word of what you're doing, but also trying to help people get on board with actually how we're going to do this in more places. Our priorities for this project, for the Save the Waves project particularly, and then for your Riverlands project, is to really focus on doing the last 200 metres of this valley, and that's going to be more of the same, so leaky dams, a bit of tree planting.
Yeah, some other in-channel interventions, some baffles along a very straight hedge bank where we're hoping to raise that water table up.
This is where you guys come in. Our rivers or our coastal streams are they're under-regulated and they're underfunded. They're not a priority for some of the bigger kind of governmental organisations. So it's really down to organisations like the National Trust and kind of smaller conservation charities to really kind of improve the water quality and the biodiversity in that area. So you can visit our crowdfunding page and you'll be able to donate there and to help us do more of this. Our priority is obviously to do all the 5 catchments within the North Devon Surf Reserve. Just help share this story, learn about rivers, learn how important they are, and keep following this story.